Days after the accidental firing of an Indian missile which landed in Pakistan, the Philippines, which is buying Brahmos missiles from India, reached out to India and sought an explanation on what has happened. India's deal with the Philippines to supply the Brahmos missile is a bilateral transaction and it will not be impacted by the sanctions against Russia, Indian ambassador to Manila, Shambhu Kumaran, has said. Lorenzana was the official who signed $375 million deal for the Philippine Marines with India's Brahmos Aerospace for the former to acquire 3 batteries of the Brahmos cruise missile. India has called the deal, signed earlier this year, its first for a major weapon system. The Philippines is the first country to buy the Brahmos missile. The Philippines also sought a clarification from India on the Brahmos missile following last month's incident of the accidental firing of an Indian missile that landed in Pakistan, the envoy suggested. Pakistani military has said an unarmed supersonic missile from India violated its airspace in the eastern province of Punjab but caused no casualties. Islamabad has protested the violation in the area of Mia Chanu in Karniwal district in eastern Punjab province on Wednesday. Pakistan claimed that an Indian supersonic missile has landed on its soil. Response from the Ministry of External Affairs is expected later in the day to the claims made by Pakistan. Missile was fired accidentally from the Indian side into an area in Pakistan earlier this week, the Defence Ministry said on Thursday, blaming the incident on a technical malfunction that was deeply regrettable. Defence Minister Rajnath Singh on Tuesday addressed the missile firing incident and informed Parliament that the government has taken serious note of it. The Defence Minister said that he gave the highest priority to the safety and security of weapon systems and termed the incident regrettable. Making a statement on the inadvertent firing of missile on 9 March 2022 in Parliament, Singh said that he could assure that the missile system is very reliable and safe. Earlier on March 10, Pakistan summoned India's chargé d'affaires and sought a thorough and transparent investigation on an alleged airspace violation, claiming that an Indian-origin supersonic flying object has landed on its territory. In a major boost to its defense export plans, India has signed a $375 million deal to export the Brahmos supersonic cruise missile to the Philippines. The BAPL is a joint venture company of the Defence Research and Development Organization, the Defence Ministry spokesperson said. There is a potential for increasing the sale of more Brahmos system to Philippines itself and that the contract includes training of the firing and maintenance crew for the missiles. The missile system will be delivered to the Philippines within the stipulated time frame. Brahmos Aerospace, an Indian-Russia joint venture, produces the supersonic cruise missiles that can be launched from submarines, ships, aircraft, or land platforms. Brahmos missile flies at a speed of 2.8 Mach or almost 3 times the speed of sound. India has already deployed a sizable number of Brahmos missiles and other key assets in several strategic locations along the line of actual control with China in Ladakh and Arunachal Pradesh. India has notched up its first major arms export order with the Philippines government, confirming a long-pending proposal to acquire the supersonic Brahmos cruise missile with a 290-kilometer range that is jointly produced by India and Russia. On March 11, the Defence Ministry said the missile was fired accidentally and landed in Pakistan. Indian Ambassador Kumaran has said that the sale of Brahmos to Philippines will move ahead on a bilateral basis, ruling out any impact of the ongoing war between Ukraine and Russia, a co-developer of the missile system.